Hey, what's up, fam? Continues to be pretty short and to the point with the My Hero Academia chapters recently. Obviously, I still think it's because I think Horikoshi kind of like builds like each of the rounds like all at once, and then he's like, how the hell should I split these up for weekly chapters? So I personally think that's why it's kind of I still think that's why they don't feel like full chapters. It feels like you're watching chunks of like a large like hour long like special or something. Like if you were to watch it on like an anime, it wouldn't be a normal episode. It would just be like, here's a straight to TV movie or something. You just watch like 15 minutes of it and stop. You don't get the same feel as like watching a normal episode even of that same length. But the chapter with Endeavor kind of like now he's like I want my son to love me. Why won't he give me attention and affection as his father? Shoto like Todoroki's just I don't know he's being counter dick. He's like taking all that rudeness and like instead turning it around now on Endeavor. Also, Endeavor looks he does not look intimidating really without at least his fire mustache. Dude needs to keep his fire mustache on at all times. Looks way cooler than his fire beard. But yeah, now he's like thinking about talking about how he wants to give a technique to his son, maybe that prominence burn. I still would really like him to kind of combine like ice and fire and have something kind of like uh, if you ever read Hitman Reborn, Suna Sawada's original, like his pretty much the prototype for his X burner. Then he could have one hand shooting like a fire beam, one hand shooting an ice beam, or using like one to kind of stabilize his temperature while he uses the other. I think that'd be pretty neat. But they get right to the fight. There isn't much of a like fuss with it. You obviously had the Steel dude, real or oh, yeah, was his name Real Steel, just like smashing shit, knocking stuff down to get their attention. And Todoroki immediately like ices over the area, completely just like he just like instantly freezes like a city blocked area with big frozen shards. But I can't. I'm never gonna be able to know how to pronounce the dude's name. His super name, Ida or whatever, Ida, Ignem or whatever, goes in, but unfortunately, the dude whose power is to make things softer, he can make anything that is not a living thing soft. He kind of like scrubs up the area, turns it all. It looks all weird and gooey. I imagine it's pretty awkward to be on around. But he seems like a pretty good support character. He like makes I mean, like platform sauce. So you're like you're moving around, you're parkouring through an area, and you land on something that should be like a platform, like a rooftop, and you just sink into it. I think that's uh I think that's pretty good. Like I imagine like if this dude should team up with Gentle and they have like they gotta have such a weird like but powerful team. I think that'd be pretty neat. And then there's another dude, what's his name? Sen Kaibara with the his gyration quirk where he can like spin his limbs to be like drills. That guy could actually be pretty powerful. Like he's got like little Rasengan arms. I don't. Some of the people like that are in Class B, and some of the people that are in Class A, I don't know how they ended up there. Like some of the people in Class B have really good quirks. This guy's got a pretty good quirk. Mushroom Chick has a pretty good quirk. The manga dude, with or yeah, that dude's name. His name is Manga. He's got a pretty good quirk. I don't understand how he's not in Class A, and you got people like the Bug Dude or the Sugar Eating guy not in Class B. Like these guys seem like so much better. They're everything about their stuff just seems like way more impressive. I hope I'm not getting the stuff mixed up. I feel like might be forgetting. Like I think that Class B. I don't know. I don't remember if it's designated on merit or if it's just first come first pick. But I feel like those guys should also be first pick if that's the case. I might be forgetting something in that category. But either way, those guys are what I'm trying to get to it, even if I'm incorrect in the classes and how the classes are set up and work. I might be, but what I was putting out there is I don't get how these guys aren't like more front runners than those are dudes. Like they seem like they would be like way higher picks, way higher like attention set people. Also the horn chick, like Pony whatever, she can like shoot and control horns. I don't care crap about that character. That's a weird yet boring quirk. I don't really care about that one too much. The gyration guy's pretty cool, but the chapter really kind of just like ends with the what's his tits Speedy Gonzalez running. He gets stuck in like some soft ice and then sinks into it and uses like recipro recipro. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Turbo, rushing like just like cracking through the ice like a little drill almost or a I'm trying to remember those front things on the end of like or in the front of ice boats they use to like chop up the ice when they're just going around there. But you know what I mean. But super short. It doesn't feel like a full chapter. It just feels like I said a chunk of one. But the chapter it really just kind of set ups for I'm guessing the next chapter and then the third one will be like the wear down. The next one hopefully we'll see something with Todoroki maybe with that new technique that they've been foreshadowing with stuff. I think that'll be pretty neat. I'd like to see something big. I want him to get something big and close that gap between him and Deku. I really want Bakugo and Deku, or Bakugo and Todoroki, to close that gap and for them to kind of like actually be rivals again. Because one of the things about it is they don't really stand as rivals to him right now because he's so far above them at the moment. And this is the time where they could all get beefed, and, get like Todoroki, obviously he's got a new technique that's being foreshadowed. Maybe he'll have like some big super move, and I would like to see that happen. And I'm hoping that also happens with Bakugo, and maybe we'll get that. Maybe we won't. I'm just hoping that Deku doesn't steal all the damn spotlight, and they could actually get something themselves. So tell me what you think in the description. Comment below on this video. I thought the chapter was all right, but just it felt like only a piece of a chapter. It felt like only like a third of like what you should be getting. Nothing great, but nothing bad. Just like what you'd read, and they're like, well, I guess I'll wait for the next chapter. But nothing to really get you hyped, other than the idea of that technique. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Check out my other content, and we'll see manga stuff, anime stuff, video discussions, and whatnot. I gotta get back to some of my like plans for other videos. I'm gonna try and get that this weekend. I got the weekend off, so I'm gonna be doing that. Probably do some live streams. If you're already subscribed to the channel, though, thank you. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.